How we doing, guys? The fly I'm going to tie for you this evening is the Famous Alexandra. I'm going to tie this fly in a size 10 hook-kamasan B175, and I'm tying it with black tie and silk. What I'm going to add to the fly now is just the tail of the fly, and what it is blood red glow bright floss. Traditionally this fly may be tied with a red goose feather or a red duck feather. I've seen it tied with red marabou too at times. Give a fly a wee bit, might give a fly a wee bit of extra movement. It's not my preference. If I was tying it, this is how I would tie it. This is a brilliant fly for fishing for sea trout at night time in the dark. So it is really good. Yeah, as I said, I'm tying it in a size 10. Sometimes, depending on the river I was fishing, I would even go as big as a size 8 with this fly. Traditionally, I would fish it on the point if I was fishing for sea trout at night time. With maybe something like a teal blue and silver, or a Peter Ross, or a bloody butcher, something like that in the dropper. It's also a very good fly for catching brown trout. Really good. And if I was fishing at lock style for brown trout, I would maybe use it as a top dropper. Can also be fished as a point fly. It will catch fish. It is a fish catcher, but I like to use it as an attractor pattern in order to bring fish to your cast. What I've done there is I've just tied on a silver wire rib. Now I'm going to tie on the material for my body, which is just silver tinsel. I would normally use a medium sized tinsel, but I've none left. I've only got fine left, so you can only work with what you've got, as they say. Just lock that in there and just wind back down the body, and just come down nice and evenly so as he's not getting any lumps and bumps. What I'm going to do now is just, as best as I can, wind my silver tinsel down the shank of the hook in nice touch and turns. Try not to leave any gaps, just makes the finish of the fly look a mess. So it does nice. This is the problem with using the fine tinsel. It just slips and slides too much. The medium sized tinsel you don't get that problem, but yeah, we'll just persevere with it, see how we get on. But as I say, see for sea trout at night time, this fly can be lethal at times. Fish this a lot in early nighttime fishing with my pals in the river frothing, etc. For the sea trout, this was my go-to fly. This and a teal blue and silver. Just try and keep it nice and even as you can the whole way down. All the flies that I'm tying for these guys in this channel as well, as I said, I've said it before, I'm not just tying flies just for the sake of it. The flies that I'm tying, these are the flies that I personally fish with. These are they're outright fish catchers. I'm not tying any flies here on this channel that don't catch fish, that's for sure. Just lock that in. And you can always remember, even if you have developed a wee gap or two when you're winding that down, generally what you'll find is you'll be able to make up for it when you're winding down with your silver rub. So you can come down the bottom, the shank of the hook, and nice evenly spaced turns. Maybe 4 or 5 at a maximum, a very maximum 6 turns of silver rub. Just lock that in. There we are. And just trim away your excess. And now I'm going to tie on the hackle. Hopefully, I thought I had that sitting beside me and I didn't. But as it's a size 10, don't be afraid to go big with your hackle fibre. Boom, boom, boom. What do we see? See, this is where it's good just to have this stuff sitting handy, so you're not wasting time. I thought I had it sitting, but clearly not. There we go, that'll do just right now. Just strip away the unusable fibres off the hackle. I like to tie them by the stock. Some people like to tie them on by the top. Sometimes I do tie them by the top, but generally I like to tie them by the stock. Just lock that in place. Come away the waist. Alright, you can use your hackle pliers if you want. I prefer to use my fingers. The hackle filler never nips when you're using your fingers. Not much when you get on the tying your hackles, not when you're using hackle pliers. The filler breaks, then you're standing, you're cursing, you're looking to put the vice away, throw things away. It's happened many a time, especially if you're sitting time flies with a beer on you. 9 times out of 10, the stuff just ends up getting flung away. Fuck lad. Right, so just 4 or 5 turns of your hackle fibre. Just put it about that until it's sitting the way that you want it to sit. Right, what the hackle does is it'll give the fly a nice throat, a nice black leggy throat, and here it'll also support the wing material of the fly. So it'll stop the wing material from falling right down over the top of the fly when you're retrieving it through the water. Now this is the main part of the fly in my opinion, the wing. What it is peacock swords. That's them there. This is, in my opinion, this is the main part of the fly. This is the fish catching element of the fly. What you do is you just take cut a piece of the left sword off, cut a piece of the right sword off, and just get them to match up. What you're looking to do here, you can do it better if you lie your 2 pieces down flat, and you're looking for the tops. There we go, that looks good to me. You're looking for the tops to line up, and you want them to kind of curve back the length of the fly. But that's what you're looking for there. You're looking for the tops, the 2 tops of the left sword and the right sword, all the tops to line up. I like to tie this on the same way I would tie on as if I was tying on a mallard quill wing. What I like to do, right, just what you want to do first of all is get your length right. So you want these tops to come just before the end of the tail. What I like to do, taking my finger and my thumb, pinch them over where you're going to tie them in, and come up, loop the tinsel between your finger and your thumb, and then just lock it in, and then just a couple of turns to secure the fly, or sorry, secure the wing. Before you tighten up too much on the fly, on the wing, what you might want to do is just have a look at it, have a look at your fibres, position them, make sure they're sitting the way you want them to sit. Don't be too fussy, because whenever you're stripping this through the water will correct a lot of this for you anyway, but just try and get so that the 2 halves are sitting nice and evenly. But as I say, you don't need to be too fussy about it. And if it's still moving, again, just hold it, and then just a couple of turns just to secure that right in place. And then just trim away the excess. Now, there's one more element to go on in the fly. Traditionally, this part of the fly again would be a long goose feller, long thin goose feller, or maybe a long thin duck feller. It can be done with red holographic flash as well. What I'm going to do it with is blue holographic flash, and what it is, it's just an extra colour, an extra element added onto the fly, something else to catch the fish's attention. The length of this you're looking for is the same length of the wing. That's how long you want this to be. So line it up with the top of your wing, and then tie it on. Just lock it in. You want it kind of at a 45-degree angle. There we go, that's ideal. You'll see it on your side now when I tie it on the opposite side. There we are. So once again, you want to line it up with the top of the wing and kind of up at an angle. You don't want it lying parallel with the shank of the hook. You want it coming up in an angle. So just 1, 2, 3. Just lock that in there, and again just check the position. Check your position on both sides before you tie the flail, the head off, because once you've tied off, that's it. You kind of come back and fix it. Just pull that down slightly. That looks good enough for me. No. Sorry about that, guys. My light fell there. It's always when you're right at the end of doing something, isn't it? Something goes wrong. Tell you what, I see this trying to do a YouTube channel and tie flies. It's fucking some hard work, I'm telling you. Anyway, let's see if I can get this fly finished. You can see a couple of wee bits of tinsel not there sticking out of the head, but hopefully I should catch it now while I'm finished. Yeah, there we go. Tidy the head of the fly right up. Because it's quite a big wing. Don't be afraid to do a couple of extra turns in that and your whip finish, just for that wee bit more security. 2 whip finishes and a dab of varnish, that's what I like to do, and you'll generally find if that's how you do your fly, that's never coming apart. Oh, we just got lucky with that there, that nearly slipped. But there we go, guys, that's it. That's the Famous Alexandra, and as I say, if I was nighttime fishing for sea trout, this is what I'm fishing with all night. This doesn't come off my cast, and it also as well very effective for fishing wild locks for wild brown trout. But there we go, there we have it. Outright fish catcher again. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fly tying videos and fishing videos to come. Thank yous.